Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Stormblood. In the last episode, we continued working on the Crystal Tower storyline, where we were able to collect the various types of ether sand that we needed for Cid to fashion the pure crystals that we collected previously into the, fangs that were needed to breach the defenses of the Crystal Tower's gate. So that is clear. We now have access to the Labyrinth of the Ancients, the outer area of the Crystal Tower complex. So we're going to be heading in there to clear out anything that is threatening so that the rest of the team can come in and begin figuring out how everything works. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and queue in for Labyrinth of the Ancients and run through that. And then go ahead and get that done. So, we might as well just go ahead and put ourselves in the queue right now. Now, do I want to queue in as a tank? I guess we do. So let's go ahead and join in. I'm gonna stay as warrior for now, and then we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this to hopefully pop. So I'll go ahead and let things tick through, and then I will be back once things are ready to go. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, there we are. Ready to go, so let's go ahead and commence. Now, hopefully everybody presses the button. You know that can always be an issue. Two people. Just two people need to push the button, okay? One person needs to push the button. Okay, there we go. Okay, all the tanks. There's all the healers. And if all the DPS are still there that were there last time... There we go. Now we're probably going to blow through this pretty quickly because pretty much everybody overgears this place a lot at this particular point. So, a lot of the mechanics are just going to get ignored and everything else like that. So, I'm not going to worry about talking through too much of that. But you head off to the left first. Alright, so we are in Alliance A. That's going to control some things that get done. I don't think I've ever come through here as a tank before. Alright, I'm going to try and grab one of those Veil 4s. Make sure that at least something is picked up here. You do not want to be down in between the squares. I don't have equilibrium, so I can't heal myself. I have to rely on the healers, which should be fine. No problems there. Alright, Greater Demon, I'm going to grab you. It kind of devolves into chaos here, so alright, I will head over here to take this cursed eye. Basically these two over here. And I'm going to drag them over to the others so we can just AoE them all down. There's so much going on here. Alright, they're all down. Okay, now in here, there's going to be a dragon boss. You have to kill him 3 times. There's going to be skeletons that appear that have to be dealt with. They're going to rush to the carcass of the dragon when it's down. And if they reach it, they launch a massive AoE, which typically you're supposed to attempt to stop. But no one ever follows those mechanics anymore. Because the damage that it does is just, you know, not that impressive anymore. And it could wipe the entire raid back when this first came out, but these days not so much. Well, that said, I am going to try and keep some of these off the healers. On this phase, there's going to be some other stuff that's going to spawn in. I think some flying eyeballs. And some other stuff, so I'm going to keep an eye out. There we go. And there we go. Fight over. Take the shortcut back to the beginning. Don't need any of this gear, so I'm just going to pass on everything. Alright, make sure we sprint to keep up with the group. Alright, pass on that. Alright, now this next section is a bit interesting because you do have to actually follow the mechanics or you won't get through it. Now, we are Alliance A, which means there's a branching of 3 branches. A is going to take north, B is going to take the middle, C should take the south. So, that is the way they're going to do that. Now, 4 members of the party have to stand on that panel, or the other teams can't do damage to... I'm going to try and bring this back a little bit so that the ranged DPS on the panel can actually hit it. I'm going to drag that thing back a little bit. Try and get in range of the ranged. Go. Alright, ours is down. We're just waiting for that team to get theirs down. They need to get it down. Or else we're all going to die. Alright, there it goes. Because if they all don't die around the same time, then it wipes everybody. If I remember correctly. I rarely ever see it happen. Okay, in this fight, one group, one alliance is going to be selected. We are being selected. And we're going to go kind of fade it out. And we are the only ones that can deal with the boss. Everybody else deals with all the other stuff. And then it's going to switch at some point. Alright, boss is down. Alright, so take the shortcut. Now we go straight back. Alright, we don't need that. Alright, so we are A. So we should take the one on the left. I think, if this is the part that I think it is. Yes, it is. Yep, raid A takes the one on the left, B in the back, C on the right. Alright, now these napalms do need to be dealt with. Okay, good. That one is down. Our DPS are very good today. I've seen this take a while sometimes. Alright, ours is down. Go help the other group take down theirs. Alright, it's down. And then on to the center. Bomb. Which should die pretty quick. There it goes. Alright, now on this one... it's Behemoth we have to fight. There's also going to be this Iron Giant. I'm actually going to pick up the Iron Giant. The only thing that actually needs to die is the Behemoth. Now, there will be players marked with these green markers that's going to drop rocks on the ground, and then you need to hide behind it when he stands on his hind legs like he is doing right now. Because he's going to drop a meteor in. Alright, he's dropping a meteor in. Another Iron Giant spawned. Alright, Behemoth is down. Alright, I am going to have to skip that cutscene because everybody else is going to as well, and they're going to proceed through, and we need to keep up. Alright, we're going to pass on the loot. The cutscene just covered that this big hole opened up in the center of the area, which wasn't there before. And revealing the new boss. Phlegathon. Now, at some point... Alright, they're spawning in claws. Alright, not quite yet. We're going to have to fall back to a platform. There it is, Ancient Flare. Go, go, go. If you don't get past that barrier, you die. He's probably not going to make it to the next flare. Yep, he is down. Alright, Labyrinth of the Ancients is now complete. Player accommodation to anybody who's left, and loot. Pass on it, pass on it. I don't want the equestrian rolls either, so just pass on everything. And then we'll go ahead and head out of here and watch the cutscene. Ah, ho there, Ayame. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldessian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what are the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. It wasn't that bad. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Phlegethon, not Acheron. Phlegethon, he was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. And you glean that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegans' extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Well, well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Cornac's Find for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. Alright, so we need to speak with Grahatia at St. Cornac's Find. And actually, we probably going to be fine to just ride there. Alright, so over here we'll turn this in, and then we'll probably just call it a day there. With the time that it took for me to actually get that queue to pop, I'm kind of out of time for today. So, we'll just leave it at that. Alright, let's talk to Grahatia here. So good of you to join us, Ayame. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the Labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Alright, well, we will proceed on to the next stage when we come back next episode. So, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.